This is supposed to be worth around $1,000, but instead I paid only about $225 for all of this. How is that possible? Game of Spades is one of the best cologne brands in recent history, so here is my Jo Milano Game of Spades collection. Game of Spades Wildcard, a cologne of bond number 9 Lafayette Street, which retails about $330. Game of Spades Full House, which clones Louis Vuitton Imagination, which goes for again $330. Game of Spades Win, which clones bond number 9 Greenwich Village, which goes for around $220. And Game of Spades Bid, which clones Santal 33 by Labo, which again above $200. So instead of spending $300 to buy one singular fragrance, I spent around $220 to get 4 different scents that smell exactly the same. And now we're gonna review them and rank them from worst to best and rate them from a 1 to 10. Let's start with my newest one. This is Game of Spades Wildcard. Now for you guys who watched my $1,000 unboxing haul, you know that this was supposed to come with those packages, but Joma Shop didn't have it in stock, so they sent this one and Full House like 2 to 3 weeks later. I barely got it today. Like, man, Joma Shop have to step up their game or else I might have to. But here it is finally, Game of Spades Wildcard. Let's pull it out. Beautiful black bottle. The boxes and all of these, by the way, amazing. I'm gonna collect all of them. You already know I'm not a big box collector, but for the Game of Spades, I'll make an exception. These ones amazing, good quality too. Like they feel nice, they feel soft. So like I said, a copy of bond number 9 Lafayette Street, which is really hyped on TikTok. It's actually one of the first ones that introduced me to the Game of Spades line. I saw Carl Cologne talking about Lafayette Street, and he hyped it up so much. He said it was one of his best compliment getters. So I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna have to cop Game of Spades Wildcard to see if you're lying. So here it is. Beautiful atomizer again, like Full House too. These Game of Spades got beautiful atomizers. You know what? This smells better than I remember. It smells, damn, it smells really good. It smells really, really good, not gonna lie. Like, damn, it smells good. It smells, right now I'm smelling a mixture of like lemon mixed with ambroxan, which you know ambroxan is one of my favorite notes, but the ambroxan in this one is not synthetic at all. It's a little bit smoother. It smells like powder, like florals, white florals maybe, with a little bit of like sweetness, a little bit of woodiness. This one is unisex because I know it has like the woody notes, again the ambroxan, which makes it more wearable for men, but it is still wearable for women because it does have the sweeter notes and the florals. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I previously bought Game of Spades Wildcard, but I had to give it to my mom because she loved it so much. So I ended up giving the bottle to her, and she does wear it a lot. She loved it so much that she bought herself Game of Spades Queen because she loved the brand so much. I'm not gonna pretend to be a know-it-all, like a fragrance expert. I've never smelled a Lafayette Street in my life. It's too expensive to even get my hands on this, so I can't say if it clones it perfectly, but it smells pretty damn good. It does live up to the hype that it was hyped up to be. So Game of Spades Wildcard gets a solid 8 out of 10 for me right now. Never worn it that much, so I can't talk about the performance and longevity and all that. So just based off the smell right now, 8.5 out of 10. Next up, I got Game of Spades Full House. You guys know about Full House already, man. This is the most hyped up cologne I've seen on recent history, on TikTok especially. So extremely hyped, so much that this bottle completely ran out. This is my second bottle. I had to get a replacement because you guys sampled my whole bottle of Game of Spades Full House. If you're new to the channel, you might not know I have a sampling website where I sell cologne decants. It's called smellbettersamples.com. The link is in the description, and I sampled this $320 scent for only $5 because again it's a clone of Louis Vuitton Imagination, which goes for $330. I did pay around $75 for this full bottle of Game of Spades Full House, which is a little bit expensive for a clone, so again you might want to sample it. And now I do have a bundle pack. I have a Game of Spades discovery set, which includes all 4 of my fragrances for a discounted price. So if you want to check it out, link in the description. Thank you very much. But with that being said, this Game of Spades Full House, I'm not gonna lie, man. Louis Vuitton Imagination, not worth the hype. I'll die on that hill. Louis Vuitton Imagination is not worth the hype, and it is definitely not worth my $300. It smells just clean, soapy. It smells like a luxury hotel soap. It's citrusy, fresh, a little bit of like syntheticness, but it's just clean, like just straight up clean. Smells like a laundry detergent, but it's pretty pleasant. It's the perfect scent. Again, let's see this atomizer. Beautiful atomizer. The perfect scent for right now, man. This season, spring, summer. If you're thinking of buying it or sampling it, right now is the perfect time for the summer. If you go to the gym, man, this one is gonna become one of your favorites to the gym. So for that reason, for giving me a cheaper alternative to an expensive, overhyped cologne, I give Game of Spades Full House a solid 7 out of 10. I think that's decent, that's respectable. No one's gonna complain about that. Next up, I got Game of Spades Win. This one is a clone of Greenwich Village by Bond No. 9, which is also, fun fact, the signature scent of Drewski. So if you want to smell like Drewski for a cheaper price, then I guess Game of Spades Win is for you. Greenwich Village goes for around $220. This one I picked it up for around $55. This one, a totally different smell from the other ones. I feel like we have a good range of different scents. They're all pretty different, pretty unique from each other. This one is the more sweeter one, the more fruity one, the more bold. You know, it makes sense why Drewski wears it, because he is such a bold, big personality that he is not afraid to wear something this strong, this, like, I don't want to say polarizing exactly, maybe loud. Loud is the perfect word to describe Win, because it is so sweet, so fruity, mixed with floral notes, which again can lean a little bit feminine, so it's a little bit risky for a guy to pull off. But if you can do it, if you're bold, like, it feels like I'm glazing him, but if you're bold and you got a big personality like Drewski and you're not afraid of wearing a strong, loud scent, then this one is the perfect one for you. So for right now, I'm gonna have to give it like a 6.5 out of 10. Don't think that's bad. You know, I give very fair ratings. I think a 10 out of 10 is a masterpiece. A 5 out of 10 is average. My ratings are real, not like every other YouTuber who ranks every cologne a 9 out of 10. Like, that's just cap, bro. You're lying. So 6.5 out of 10 is a decent rating. It's fair for what it does, and I haven't worn it that much, so I still need to give it a few more tries. And finally, we got Game of Spades Bid. This is a clone of Santal 33 by Labo. This one is the beautiful green bottle. It looks like Shrek or Fiona, and it also smells like Shrek or Fiona. Now, I don't want to be too hateful, too crazy, because this one, I'm gonna just be honest, I'm gonna just say it. You're either gonna love it or you're either gonna absolutely hate it. I mean, it is a clone of Santal 33, which is a niche fragrance, and it's one of those niche that is so risky, because you know the rest of these, I mean, they're cloning what? Louis Vuitton. That's not even niche, it's a designer. Of course it's gonna smell people pleasing. The other two are cloning Bond No. 9, one of the safest, most popular niche brands for a reason. They make mass appealing scents. But Labo is one of those deeper niches which actually makes, you know, a little risky scents. But even then, people on TikTok hype Santal 33 to be one of the best colognes for men. Like, I've seen girls claim that it's one of the best scents their boyfriend has. And I was like, all right, if y'all say so, I'm gonna try a clone. I'm gonna try Bid. Let's see if y'all were lying. So, I don't know if I want to spray it on my arm. Let's do it, man. Let's do it for the video. Oh, big ass spray too. Why this atomizer gotta be so good? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I wanna like it, and I do get the hints. I do get the little whiffs. Like, I smell it, and 10% of the little particles are good. The 90% smells like my Burger King burger. It smells like a mixture of the pickles when they already touched the mayo and the ketchup. And I don't want to smell like pickles and mayo, man. I don't want to smell like that in society. I don't want to smell like that for my girl. I don't want to smell like that anywhere. But again, the rest of the 10% are like woody notes, like dark kind of incense woody notes, like when you burn wood, which I don't know about you guys. I love the smell of burnt wood, which makes it like respectable enough. I can see the potential in this one. But I know there's gonna be one sicko out there, one crazy. It might be you that absolutely loves Labo Santal 33, and therefore you might enjoy Game of Spades bid. Either way, this one is definitely one of those that you need to sample, you need to get your nose on. And again, I might be describing it in a way that doesn't make you want to buy this, which I'm just being honest, I never lie and hype up colognes, but if you don't sample this one, man, you might be missing out on your potential signature scent. This might be the best fragrance you've ever smelled, but it's probably gonna be the worst fragrance you've ever smelled, not gonna lie. So final rating for me, I give this like, man, a 3 out of 10. I see the potential. Hopefully it gets better over time. Hopefully it macerates to something beautiful, but for right now, a 3 out of 10, unfortunately. So these are my 4 Game of Spades fragrances. Let me know which one hypes you up the most. Let me know which one interests you the most. And let me know if you got in your nose on any other Game of Spades that I need to try out. And don't forget, you can sample all 4 of these scents on my smellbettersamples.com website, link in the description. I got some good deals for you. So thank you for watching. Just smell better.